I say what my mama always tells me, which is you eat an elephant one bite at a time, Ben. And this is a big elephant, you know. And the other day I called her and I said, Mom, I think I might have an ear of the elephant in my stomach by now. But I know that Katahdin is going to be a high like I've never felt. I spent a lot of my younger years chasing a high, basically. You know, I was trying to find something that made me feel good about me. And I spent a lot of money and a lot of time wasted, you know, and I wished it to God that somebody would have showed me this, because I had no clue that that was already in me. I just had to dig it out, you know. And when I get to the top of any elevation, whether it be Blood Mountain, Sassafras, Wildcat, Muskrat, you know, or Thunder Mountain, any of these mountains, when you climb to the top of them, it's a high like you've never had, you know. And it's not that false plastic high. It's a high that comes from the core of who you are. It would inspire anyone unless they're dead, because I'll be able to look back and think, man, I walked all this way to get to this point. And I don't know what I'll do. I might explode, you know, but whatever happens, so be it. Because I feel like now I'm ready to die, because I've made it to a place where I never thought I'd be. And as you're going up the mountain, you shed all of that doesn't matter to get to the place that does. And once you get there, it's a feeling like you'll never have from anything else. And I say it to kids all the time on the trails, like, dude, you know, Bill Gates woke up this morning and went to work. Even though he has more money than he could ever spend in lifetimes, but he could never buy the feeling I have when I get to the top of this mountain. Because you can't buy it. It takes effort. It takes skin off your feet. It takes all of this in you to get to this place. And then you can enjoy that view. But apart from the sacrifice, you know, the dedication and devotion to do this, the discipline, it lacks in a lot of us. But you can find it within yourself when you get to that place. And you realize that it's always been there. And when you get to that, there's really nothing you can't do. And I had a roofing business for 10 years in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. And I made good money. And I would tell them constantly, dude, you know, if some kid walked into my office with nothing on his resume, but he thru-hiked the AT, all I'd want to know is how much money he needed to make, because I'd hire him on the spot. And I think a lot of people, when they really realize the kind of discipline and devotion this takes, they'd be the same way. That it's just, I think it should be, you know, I think you should have to do it somehow, you know, like, because it'll change your life and it'll prepare you for anything that comes your way. If you could do this, there's not a whole lot that they'll put in front of you that you can't do. And no one's holding a gun to your head. You just wake up every morning and decide you're going to do it. And that's something that you can't buy. Something that we don't know about until we actually go get it.